Hey everyone! Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more real-life stories and shocking moments you won't believe. My wife Emily had always been the type to make her presence felt. Small gestures, subtle reminders that she ran the show. But that night, when she told me to go have dinner alone because she was too tired to join me, something fell off. It wasn't just fatigue, it was dismissal, like I had become a task she wanted off her list. We had planned this dinner a week ahead, yet she treated it like a chore she conveniently remembered to skip. I stood in the kitchen doorway, jacket in hand, asking if she wanted me to bring anything back. She didn't look up from her phone. "Just go, Michael. You don't need to babysit me," she said, her tone flat, eyes glued to the screen like the conversation there mattered more than me. I should have noticed the way she angled her phone away, or how her smile only appeared while typing. Never when she spoke to me. But I let it slide. The restaurant wasn't busy that night. Yet every empty seat felt like a reminder of how distant our marriage had become. Distant silence. And whatever had stolen her attention away from me. I sat alone, scrolling the menu, replaying her tone in my head. The waiter must have sensed it, because he gave me that pitying smile people reserve for men dining alone with wedding rings. Barely 2 sips in, I heard a voice behind me. "Are you waiting for someone, or is this a solo night?" I turned and saw 3 women around Emily's age, but glowing with a warmth she hadn't shown in months. One of them, Claire, slid into the seat across from me. "You look like you could use some company," she said, her voice comforting, almost disarming. I should have refused. Walked out, called Emily, demanded to know why she sent me alone. But something in her energy pulled me in, a sense of being seen, appreciated, wanted. Feelings I hadn't felt at home in a long time. Soon, the other 2 joined, their laughter filling the space that had felt painfully empty minutes before. Claire and her friends had this effortless warmth. They asked about my day, my work, my plans, as if they genuinely had all the time in the world. It was strange being listened to without judgment, spoken to without someone checking their phone every 30 seconds. I kept waiting for the awkward moment, but it never came. Maybe because nothing about this night had been normal to begin with. Hannah, one of them, leaned forward. "So, did your wife bail on you?" I hesitated. Not a question I liked answering, especially to strangers, but lying felt pointless. She said she was tired. I said quietly. Hannah raised her eyebrows. They'd seen this story before. Tired no longer meaning exhaustion, but escape. The truth hit me harder as I talked. Emily hadn't just wanted space. She wanted freedom from me. And I had grown so used to feeling unwanted that sitting with these women made the contrast painfully obvious. Their laughter came naturally. Their interest felt effortless. Everything Emily once had, but no longer gave. Then Claire got up to use the restroom. Hannah and the 3rd woman, Madison, exchanged a glance, a silent conversation only close friends share. Hannah slid her phone across the table. "Is this your wife?" My stomach sank. The screen showed a blurry photo of Emily at the bar with a man I didn't know. His hand rested too close to her waist, her smile too intimate. The smile she hadn't shown me in months. "She's here," I whispered. Madison nodded. "We saw her come in with him. Thought maybe you were meeting her later until we saw you sitting alone." I leaned back, trying to steady my breathing as the realization hit. Every dismissive remark, every headache, every excuse, every late night. It wasn't random. Claire returned, sensing the tension. "What happened?" she asked softly. I couldn't answer. I realized I hadn't come to dinner alone. I had been sent away. The restaurant noise blurred into a dull hum as reality crashed down. Emily hadn't been tired. She hadn't needed space. She had needed me gone so her plans could go uninterrupted. The sting wasn't just a betrayal. It was the casualness of it. How she dismissed me like a background character she could mute whenever someone more interesting appeared. Claire placed her hand gently on the table, not touching mine, just offering presence. "You don't deserve that," she said. Something inside me broke, and then straightened. Not anger, not jealousy, just clarity. I murmured, "I need a minute." I stood, Not storming the bar, not confronting her, not causing a scene. I walked slowly, watching her lean into him, pretending to be someone she hadn't been with me in months. His hand brushed her waist again. She didn't flinch, didn't look for me, didn't even imagine I could see. And somehow, it felt almost freeing. I returned to the table. "Would you mind if I stayed a little longer?" I asked, not to flirt, not to replace, just to be somewhere I was welcome. All three smiled. Hannah raised her glass. "To better company," she said. We talked light and easy. No demands, no prying, just space to breathe. Minutes passed, and something shifted. I stopped checking the bar, stopped wondering if Emily would see me, stopped caring what she was doing. For the first time in months, I felt like myself. Eventually, the man left. Emily looked around, confused, scanning the room for a face she expected to find alone. When her eyes landed on me, sitting comfortably with three women laughing at my jokes, her shock was obvious. For once, she wasn't in control. I didn't wave, didn't acknowledge her. I turned back to conversation, letting her watch what it looked like to be appreciated effortlessly, without conditions, without hidden agendas.